Hello and welcome back to 24/7 Ramdorja. This is episode 10 of the second season with Las Palmas in Football Manager 18. As you can see on the left hand side, we are currently second in the league, just 5 points behind Real Madrid. And today we are up against West Ham United for the second leg of the second knockout round of the Europa League. The first game we lost away from home. Scored 3 goals, but they scored 4. And for the last, it's really unfortunate as well, because I think we were up. Let's have a look. They scored their first goal in the 5th minute, then we scored in the 19th minute, then we scored in the 22nd minute, they equalized in the 25th, and then we scored again in the 69th minute. But then Vicente got injured. We already had made 3 substitutions, so we had to play with 10 men for the last 10 minutes and conceded 2 goals. Really unfortunate, so they beat us 4-3, but 3 away goals, that's not too bad. And we've also played a few league games. We won 3-0 against Rayo Vallecano, 4-0 against Girona, and 2-0 against Zaragoza. So 3-0 wins, 3 2-0 wins in La Liga. I think if you have a look at the player stats, clean sheets, Chichi Sola is currently on 3rd position, together with Keylor Navas, 11 clean sheets this season, already more than he had in last season. Last season he had 9 clean sheets only in 33 games. This season 28 games played, 28 goals conceded, and 11 clean sheets so far from our keeper. So that's pretty good. The team for today's game against West Ham. We have Chichi Sola in goal, Coentrao, Foyt, Lemos and Palencia in defense, Mandragora and Vicente as the deep midfielders, Borja Mayoral is the inside forward, Quintero as the attacking midfielder, Boateng is the winger, and Cagliari up front. I decided to place Vieira on the bench for now, just to have someone on the bench to really make an impact. And I think Quintero can do the job for us as well. If you look at his stats here, he has played 6 games for us. No, 9 games. He's played 9 games, but 6 starts, 5 goals, 2 assists, and he was man of the match once as well. So in the league, he is at 6 appearances, 4 goals, and 1 assist so far for us. Quite like what I see from him so far. Let's get started. Yes, this is the team for today. Let's look at West Ham. West Ham have Raya in goal, Cresswell, Obona, Reed and Vidal in defense, Noble and Fernandes in midfield, and then Arnautovic, Lanzini and Michael Antonio in behind. Javier Hernandez, Chicharito is their striker. Let's start this game. The kickoff highlight. Nothing I'm excited about. We have to score. Basically, we have to win this game. We have to win this game. It doesn't matter how, but we have to win this game, and then we move on. A draw is not good enough. Borja Mayoral dribbles in the center. Quintero, and somehow I hit the hotkey to stop the recording. So I have to show you the games what happened like this. Vicente scored the early goal for us in the 6th minute, and Quintero scored a penalty for the 2-0. Vicente with a great ball out to Borja Mayoral, and Cagliari scores it 3-0 up for us just after half time, and then we wrap things up with a 4-0 victory against West Ham. I'm sorry I couldn't show you the match, but somehow my recording ended. I'm really fed up with it as well a little bit. I'm using OBS and somehow the recording stopped, and then when I tried to start the recording again to show you the draw of the next round, I realized it wasn't even on. It wasn't on before, so it must have stopped somewhere. I hope this is worked now. I'm gonna show you the goals again in the director's view. This is oh my god, this is fast. This is really fast. Vicente with the first goal, a nice long shot. Quintero with a really accurate penalty in the left bottom corner. And then here, a nice ball from Vicente Automayoral. He crosses with his left foot to Caleri, who heads it in the far post corner. And then, to close things down completely, Vieira, who was a substitute for us, who came on as a substitute, brought in the corner, and Quintero scores his second goal of the match. So, we beat them 4-0, and as you can see here, we are going to play Leverkusen in the quarter-final. Leverkusen, a German team, our third German team that we are up against. We played against Schalke in the group stage, beat them, then we played against Gladbach, beat them as well, and now we are up against Leverkusen. The matches against Real Madrid have been rescheduled once again, so we play them back to back here. Then we play Betis in between, and then we play Real Madrid again. This is just a crazy schedule that we have ahead of us here. We have only 2 days of rest between Leverkusen, the second leg, and Real Madrid, the Copa del Rey final. This is just crazy schedule that we have here. So now we are gonna play against Real Sociedad. Stay tuned. Against Real Sociedad, we're gonna play a heavily rotated team to keep fresh legs and our players fit. Chichi Sola in goal, Saul Bigas, David Garcia, Mitchell in defense, Hernan Locatelli in midfield, Vieira, Garcia, Navarro and Roger up front. Real Sociedad are 17th in the league, so they should be fairly easy to handle for us. We already beat them twice this season in the Copa del Rey. And let me have a look at the league table. Yes, we should get a win here to stay close to Real Madrid. Just in case they slip up somewhere. And remember, we still have to play them at the end of the season twice in the league and once in the Copa del Rey final. So maybe we can get could even get there to win the league, in a position to win the league. Garcia with the first goal of the game for us, Vieira with a corner, and Garcia has 2 chances to score and does just that. I think our team, even if it's heavily rotated, should be good enough to beat them today. And what happened here? A red card? Yes, it seems like we got a player sent off already. Now that's an issue. What to do now? Should I move Garcia back? He played well. I don't want to take him off. But on the other hand, I also don't want to risk losing this game now. I could play Locatelli as the anchorman and Garcia as the segundo volante. I'm gonna do that for now. Now Real Sociedad with a free kick. It's not going well now. This is just not... A red card is never a good sign early on in the match. It's dangerous for us. Now this sloppy defending here as well. Come on boys, concentrate. Don't give away those easy balls to them. Corner for Real Sociedad. Long shot opportunity. Inigo Martinez to Ilara. Llorente. I think Garcia here with a foul. They had an injury, so they had to make a change on the left back position, and the new left back already picked up a yellow card, so maybe they're gonna equalize in terms of red cards here. Just really unfortunate that we lost the player early on. Navarro. Mitchell has a lot of space on the right hand side, brings it into Roger. Roger scores 2-0 up. Roger is just a super, not even sub, he's just a really good third striker option for us. He scores so many goals in so little games. I don't even want to see it again actually at the moment. I just want to calm down and get to half time. Okay, we made it to half time. This is crazy. Hernan booked in the 22nd minute and then sent off for a second yellow card in the 25th minute, just 3 minutes after his first yellow card. It's just outrageous. Should never happen. I'm gonna take off Locatelli soon. and bring on someone who is more defensively solid. Maybe even move Bigas up there. I'm gonna do that right now. Bigas can move up there, and Kimo Navarro is gonna come on as the central defender, just to be a little bit more defensive, a little bit stronger in terms of tackling in midfield. We already have one player there who cannot tackle in the form of Alex Garcia. Cannot afford another one next to him. Okay, then gonna bring on Tillman as the inside forward, and also Araujo up front. Gonna take off Roger for the last 12 minutes or so, maybe 15 minutes including the overtime. Tillman tries to find Araujo, cannot do it. David Garcia is very good in terms of tackling, gets the ball back for us. Tillman switches to flank, out to Navarro to Mitchell. Can he do something? He dribbles, brings in the cross, but on the to their keeper, he picks up the ball easily. Mitchell now to Navarro again. Araujo has the ball, brings in the cross for Tillman, and Tillman hits the post. Bigas immediately gets ball back. But nothing happens. 5 minutes left in the game to play. We basically beat them with 10 men here. We basically beat Real Sociedad with 10 men. And didn't even concede a goal. Another clean sheet for our keeper. 2-0 victory here. And let's have a look at the league table. Oh wow. Eric Exposito scoring 3 goals again for our B team. He is now at 27 goals, 5 assists in 31 appearances. Actually, I think that there's a bug here as well. I want him to train as the deep lying forward, but somehow it changes things around all the time. The assistant manager, he's not supposed to do that, but he changes, and he only does it for my strikers in the B team. He only does it for him and for his backup striker. He makes them train as wingers, and I have no idea why. It doesn't make any sense. Well, however, Hernan is banned for a match. I'm gonna fine him for 2 weeks of wages because that was just stupid. And with our good captain, he's not even gonna complain about that anymore. I'm actually interested to see our wage budget. There's still a little bit left. Interesting. And a little bit of transfer budget left as well. Then let's have a look at the schedule. Next up is Valencia, then Barcelona. I might play Barcelona and Leverkusen the first leg in the next episode, and then the episode after that, the second leg against Leverkusen, and then Real Madrid, then Real Madrid again, and then Real Madrid again. That's probably gonna be the next episodes of the season. So stay tuned for that. Leave a like here, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, bye bye.
Soy de Las Palmas.